Gaza City and speak to Hani Mahmoud. Hani, this must come as devastating news. The announcement that the World Food Programme, an organisation that obviously is a lifeline for large numbers of people in Gaza, has taken the unprecedented step of announcing that it's simply run out of food. What are the implications there?
Well, this was expected, Nivet. Just in the past few days, we've seen already the visible negative implications of it dwindling stocks, and it just based on many of the statements, just dwindling was a nice way to put that they were very close to run out of everything, and it was just in the past few minutes the announcement that basically all the warehouses, the stocks, and whatever resources were available just ran out completely, and now hundreds of thousands of families relying on the daily hot meals received by the WFP or from the World Central Kitchen, from community kitchens across the Gaza Strip, are going to stop operating. And in the past few days, we spent some time inside these displacement sites and forced displacements and evacuation sites for Palestinians, and we could tell how hungry people were, and still hungry, where a water truck just coming by, and it's not enough for the thousands of families inside as they get out and with their empty gallons try to fill it with water, but soon enough the water truck just leave because it doesn't have a sufficient amount of water for everyone. Similar scenario repeats itself when it comes to community kitchens. They pull up inside these displacement sites with whatever meal they have prepared, but it's barely enough for a couple hundred families. We talk about displacement sites with thousands of families, including evacuation centers, including people who are inside temporary shelters, but they are also hungry due to the lack of and shortage of food supplies, the lack of fuel, the lack of cooking gas. They rely on community kitchens to eat their meal. We have close to 2 million people now who are 100% relying on community kitchens, and it's hard to imagine how this large number of people already displaced, traumatized, with scars of wars all over, are going to go by in the coming days. It's going to be very difficult to see how this plays itself out, but we're already seeing it happening. People are hungry. They already rationed supplies in the past days to the point now that they're running out. And it's not just the organization, but also families. They run out of supplies. The kitchens are inside the displacement tents or temporary shelters are empty. They don't have any of the basic necessities available for them. Just in the past couple of weeks, close to 450,000 newly displaced people are on the verge of famine due to the lack of food resources and food supplies and other survival items. 53 days now, it's how long the blockade has been going on, with zero entry of food, medicine, water, or fuel to keep bakeries and to keep other vital and essential facilities running across the strip. Famine is imminent right now, with this large number of people going hungry and the acute shortage of absolutely everything now. Not just stalls are empty or shelves, but now everywhere food parcels are running out. Community kitchens are running out supplies, and now the organization are supporting these community kitchens and other places are also running out of supplies.
And Hani, meanwhile, of course, the killing continues. Families obliterated in their entirety in just the past 24 hours.
Well, that's what makes it so scary right now. So it's not just people are going hungry and going for a whole day without food or with just barely one meal a day. They have to endure the ongoing mass air bombardment across the strip. We count airstrikes by the hour from early morning up till now, whether it's targeted empty residential homes or homes that are filled with displaced people. Like just in the past 45 minutes, a new residential blocks in the eastern part of Khan Yunis was hit by multiple airstrikes, and it's done in a way just to push people into further enforced displacement toward the western side of Khan Yunis city. But Khan Yunis is not safe at all. The evacuation zone designated by the Israeli military has turned into a death trap. Just in the past 12 hours, a family was killed inside this evacuation zone. A father, a mother, and their 3 children inside a tent encampment that they built to shelter inside. Across this strip, we have one 16-year-old girl was shot by the quadcopters. A 70-year-old man in Shujaiya was killed by flying shrapnels of the drones. The killing continues by the hour with no sight and end to it. Just that's what makes it very, very difficult. People are keeping an eye on food supplies and community kitchens to eat, but also keep an eye on the sky because they want to shelter away from the unpredictable falling bombs. And this is the scenario of every day so far for Palestinians displaced from home under the mercy of the unpredictable falling bombs. We look at 7 people so far killed. But the new development we have is many of the people are recovered from under the rubble of a home that was destroyed yesterday in the early evening hours. It was not until the past few hours civil defense crew were able to remove some of the bodies, with more are still missing and trapped under the piles of concrete of the bombed home.
Hani Mahmoud in Gaza City, many thanks.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.